So here's another easy level array question from LeetCode. The name is intersection of two arrays 2. So given two arrays, write a function to compute their intersection. So here's an example. It's going to be much easier if you look at them. If it's 1, 2, 2, 1 and 2, 2, then these 2, 2 is the intersection. So the output is 2, 2. And so if the first array is 4, 9, 5, and the next array is 9, 4, 9, 8, 5, 8, 4, here is the intersection. So the output is 4 and 9. Here's some notes, and here's the follow-ups. The follow-ups are kind of important, so I'll read them out to you. So what if the given array is already sorted? How would you optimize your algorithm? And 2, what if the nums1 size is small compared to nums2 size? Which algorithm is better? And 3, what if elements of num2 are stored on disk and memory is limited such that you cannot load all elements into memory at once? So tackling them one by one. I'll show you two solutions, and the first solution is what you use for the first question. So basically what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using 2 points, var I and var j. And what these points are going to do is var I is going to iterate the array nums1, and var j is going to iterate nums2. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to have the array sorted. Sort. So by doing that, I can have the 2 pointers going, like, iterating through the numbers. And if a certain number is smaller than the other number, that number is going to keep on incrementing. And then if the 2 meet on a same number, then that's going to be, that number is going to be put into the answer array. And we're going to get numbers that have the same, so then we can have the numbers that are intersections of the 2 arrays. We can do that because right here it says the result can be in order, okay? So I already sorted them out. I have the 2 pointers, and I'm going to need my answer list, which is array list of int. Okay. So while I is smaller than nums1, just as I say, I'm going to be iterating I pointer through nums1 and the j pointer to nums2. Well, those are smaller than that. I'm going to be using a when statement. So when nums1 I is smaller than nums2 j, what you have to do is you have to increment the I number, okay? So a bigger number is going to be resulting in nums1 array. And also for nums1 I is bigger than nums2 j, then we're going to be incrementing j. And then else is when these 2 are the same, you are going to add the number. It's that add nums1. It doesn't matter nums1 I or nums2 j. And then you're going to increment the 2 pointers. And after that, you're just going to return ants dot to int array. submit, and it's accepted. So the reason why this is what you use when you're given an array that is sorted, because if you say that it's already sorted, the only thing that you do is just a while loop here, and that's a O(n) time complexity. If you count that as just a answer that you have to have, that it's not a extra memory that you're gonna have, then you can say that the space memory is also, the space complexity is also O(1). So this is what you want to use when it's sorted. Next question, what if the size is different? Which algorithm is better? Basically, you're gonna use a hash map, hash map, int, and an answer array list. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have the hash map have the numbers of the smaller array, and then it's gonna count how many times the number comes out. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna compare it to nums2. And then when you have the numbers that are same, you're gonna decrement the value. And if the value becomes 0, you're not gonna be decrementing anymore. And while you're decrementing, that number is going to be put on this answer array list. So that way you can have the intersecting values in the answer. And how you are going to do this is, first, here you're going to have size. If the size of nums1 is bigger than nums2, what you're going to do is you're just going to switch that. Intersect nums2 and nums1. So that way, you're going to have a hash map that's the size of a smaller one. So that's how you're going to optimize your space complexity. Okay. So what you're going to do is nums1 for each of nums1's elements. What you are going to do is you're going to make a hash map, as I said, and so map element equals map dot get or default element 0 plus 1. So you just made your hash map, and you're going to iterate through the nums2 element, and here what you're going to do is you're going to see if map dot has contains key. If it has a key, and if it has a key, you also have to check if the element's value is bigger than 0. And if it is, you are going to be decrementing the value by 1. Map element a1, and also need to have the null pointer exception, and after decrementing, you have to add the element. So ans.add element, and what you just have to do is just return your answer to int array and submit. So typos, so accept it. And that's about it. Thanks, guys.